Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Marco and today we are continuing magnificent show that is One Piece episodes 277, 278 and 284, because apparently after 279 we have 5 recap episodes that I will be watching on my own after I finish today's set. Robin's backstory is heartbreaking to say the least. It's horrible, man. And Spandam's family tree needs to get cut down. I swear, man. That fucker's father, he had like the similar situation like Robin and Spandam and Spandin and Olvia. It's terrible, man. It's a shame that Olvia didn't shoot him in the head, bro. She barely grazed him on the shoulder and they knocked her out. She's now very close to Robin. Robin doesn't know that it's her mother. The giant, Jaguar D soul, he has D as well. I can't wait to find out what is that letter D and why do certain people have it. He was looking for Robin at the end of the last episode, so I assume that Robin, being the only survivor, will probably have to do something with him. And knowing that the island is about to get destroyed is already heartbreaking. They do have those evacuation ships, but still, it doesn't look like they're even letting go Professor Clover and other archaeologists. I mean scholars, not necessarily archaeologists, but yeah, Robin's story. She's living with aunt and uncle that basically don't give a shit about her. They are treating her like a maid even though she's a child. Kids her age, it looks like she doesn't have any friends because of her devil fruit abilities. So even on Ohara she was being called the devil by other kids, man. Like, what the fuck? Such a depressing life. And her mom left her. Her father, we don't actually know what exactly happened to Robin's father, but her mom was trying to do something good and to learn the truth about the blank history and researching poneglyphs, so I can understand that, but it's still pretty sad. Professor Clover wanted to speak to 5 elder stars, the world leaders. He has hypotheses about their research, and that's very interesting, man. And he was saying Robin not to listen because what he's about to say is considered a crime, and it's so fucking unfair. It's simply unfair. Even so, Aokiji world government is desperately trying to find the truth about the blank century. I was never more curious to find out and learn more about it than I am now. I can't wait to see the rest of the episodes. Without further ado, let's start episodes 277. Man, this has to be one of the best set of One Piece episodes I saw. It has to be the best. Oda deserves a round of applause for this, for the whole show that he created. Like, everything is so connected perfectly. Robin's journey as a character is unlike any I saw before. This is insane, man. I remember when we first met Robin as Miss All Sunday. She was giving off that mysterious vibe and she seemed like a really dangerous woman and working for Baroque works and killing Igaram, right? And later on we started to see glimpses that she is even more interesting and mysterious than it seems after she was talking about Luffy's name and that he has D in his name, and when she fully betrayed Crocodile, when we learned that she's not even rocking with him and Luffy saved her life, man. She also wanted to die that time under Alabasta when those ruins were falling and where the poneglyph was and King Cobra was there as well, and Luffy saved her life. And because of that, she was like, well, since you saved my life, I will now join your crew. And when she joined, I was still kinda cautious about her. Okay, she was reading the books, she seems like a really smart girl, and she is extremely smart. And even in Sky P, I accepted her as crew member, but I was still kinda thinking that she has some secrets that she doesn't want to share with us. And with Water 7 and Enies Lobby right now, there was a huge shock of her disappearing and attempting to murder Iceberg. And when we learned that it was actually to save the Straw Hats, and now after this backstory, Robin, my love for Robin is immeasurable right now. I don't know what to say. Like, her character journey is so freaking good, man. I swear, if I see someone talking shit about Robin ever again, I will be so upset. She is the best girl, man. The stuff she had to endure as a child is crazy. Only in everyday life, honestly, nobody wanted to be friends with her because of her devil fruit power. The way her aunt treated her was horrible. It was so fucking... it makes me puke, bro. And luckily, the only light in her life was scholars, Professor Clover, and they knew Olvia. Olvia was also a scholar. She went to sail around the world in search of poneglyphs to find out about the blank history, man. And they allowed Robin into their library, and she became an archaeologist, and they didn't want her to learn about poneglyphs, but she did still by herself. That's crazy, man. And this flashback is fucking insane. It's definitely my favorite one and the best one without doubt, man. Jaguar D. Soul, what a guy! Navy Vice Admiral. He was the one in charge of that ship that murdered all of Olvia's friends, and she was the only survivor, man. What a crazy fate. And after the conversation with her, he decides to switch sides, man. That's crazy. He is following the true justice, man. It was so heartbreaking to see him getting frozen and all with the smile on his face. Dereshishishi, of course. The speech he gave to Robin. The sea is big. You will find people who will be your true friends, bro. Oh, and that moment, my heart, man. It's simply, you can't describe that feeling with words. Words are not enough. Like, you need to simply feel that. I don't know how can you else describe that moment, man. And what Navy did was so wild on so many levels. So very interesting things that we learned about Blank Century. 800 years ago, the certain kingdom vanished, and the people who made it vanish are now known as world government. Why would there be so many people that are against a certain kingdom? I don't really know. But the kingdom knew that they were about to get destroyed. So they made these poneglyphs, indestructible poneglyphs, so that they will be up no matter what. We just need people to decipher it. And we have Robin. The world is calling her devil, but she can literally be seen as the light of the world, man. Because she's the only one who can read that. And we need to learn what was that kingdom and what message did they left me. How are those messages connected to ancient weapons, Pluton and Poseidon? Frankie Frankie burned the blueprints. That's crazy, man. That's literally crazy. But I guess it makes sense. He's making a gamble. He was saying that if Robin gets away safe from here, it will be fine anyway, and that is going to happen. He believes in Luffy and the others. So yeah, the stuff about Blank Century is really interesting. And when we were about to hear the name of that kingdom, poor Professor Clover got shot. I just realized when I watched these episodes that he's Clover and he literally has like the clover petals, right, on his head and as his beard. So that's pretty funny. He was such a nice guy, and he was crying during the scene of Robin talking to her mom and how Robin said that she wanted to hold hands with her, to walk with her, and that she was learning archaeology and to become scholar all because of her mom, man. That was so fucking heartbreaking, man. And Dolvia is also a hero, man. All those people of Ohara are heroes. Even though the tree was getting destroyed and burned, Olvia and everyone else were trying to save as many books as possible, and they died like heroes. So yeah, so many great characters like Clover, Olvia, Soul dying. Holy shit, man. It's insane. Aokiji. 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 What is the deal with Aokiji? He was saying how it can't be helped that they committed a crime and he still let Robin live. I wonder if that has something to do with those other fuckers from Navy destroying the evacuation ship. That was literally insane, bro. Like, they are killing so many innocent people and they're calling it justice. What the fuck? They literally committed genocide, man. That's what happened. And Aokiji was so disgusted, shocked by what he saw. And so I thought that it might be like his way of delivering justice to let the girl live, that he has nothing to do with this and that. And he knows that she isn't evil. Like, Aokiji is really interesting character, man. He could kill Robin on 2 occasions right now and he decided not to. It's almost like he is interested to see if Robin can really learn something about the blank history. There are good people in Navy, bro. There are. Like, I don't still want to say that Aokiji is a good guy, but he's certainly leaning slightly on the good side after this episode, despite him obviously going through with the orders. He didn't 100% accomplish his mission and his orders, and that's because he let Robin go. He has a heart, man. I respect that. I really respect that, and I have a feeling that that day and that him letting Robin go will certainly be such an important thing. It will create a crazy butterfly effect at some moment when we learn the real history of this world, and Aokiji will probably be pleased with that. And yeah, that guy said those 5 Elder Stars, Ohara learned too much or something along those lines. And it's really tragic, bro, and they destroyed the whole island, but it almost feels like that guy was a little bit, at least a little bit sorry or ashamed for what he needs to do, because we saw like a shadowy figure. We didn't get to see their faces, but I think he put his hand like this when they were saying that line that Ohara learned too much. Like, oh shit, we have to do this, there is no other choice. So I don't know, man. Oda crafted this series in such a way that it's honestly incredible. All the stories so far, everything that's connected and everything that we still need to learn, bro. It's so exciting. It's just so exciting. So yeah, we literally officially declared war to world government. Sogeking shooting the flag, Luffy saying bring it on, seeing everyone with serious faces ready to fight, and then later on smiling, and the shots of them, all of them together standing on those pillars, man. It can't get better than this. Robin's thoughts about how everyone told her that she is a devil, that she has no right to live, bro, and her crying and remembering all the worst things in her life, but then remembering Soul's words that she will meet true friends that will help her no matter what one day, and like light destroying her shadow, and her line, I want to live, with that crying voice, man. The voice actress nailed it, man. I don't know how to describe that scene as well. It gave chills my spine, like, you know, when you get that like zap feeling throughout your whole body, and that gut feeling, it's just incredible, man. That show can make you feel that way. That is one of my favorite scenes of this show. I don't know what to say, guys. Like, One Piece was such a good story, but since Water 7 began, it exploded, bro. It exploded so much. It's too good. It's just too good. The fact that we used Rocketman once again, and Kokoro also saying, we always end up in these situations. You helped Gold Roger by building his ship, and now we are helping this guy with the straw hat. Oh my god, that's so nice. I really like when they say that. Somebody else did say that as well. I'm trying to remember that right now. We had that old fellow in the bar. Really old fellow in Log Town. He was talking about how Gold Roger came to his bar and had a drink with him before he set sail for the Grand Line. And I remember being so happy that the guy is drinking with Luffy before Luffy sets for Grand Line. And I was saying to myself, I remember that I really wanted that guy to still be alive once Luffy gets the GOAT status, just like Gold Roger, man. And there was another dude that Luffy reminded that he compared Luffy to Roger. It was the guy with the veil, Laboon, right? The guy who literally lives inside of Vale. I can't quite remember his name. I do apologize about that, but yeah, he also compared Luffy to Roger, and those moments are simply, it gives you chills every time. And obviously Dr. Kureha also, I think that she's the one who actually revealed to us about the D, that it's not Gold Roger, that it's Gold D Roger. And then she was wondering about Luffy's name as well, Monkey D Luffy. It's crazy, we are about to face off CP9 right now, and we are going to whoop their asses. I like the expression on their faces, especially Lutis when they saw Frankie burning the blueprints. Really liked the scene with Frankie family and Frankie, him learning that they came, and he's like, I'm not crying, and he was bawling his eyes out during the Robin's backstory as well. Like, it's insane, man. It's such a good show. Those episodes were so good. I will end the video here for today. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please consider subscribing, leave a like, comment, all that good stuff as always. Check out my Patreon page if you want to see a few episodes early. I will be seeing you very soon with another video. Until then, take care and have a nice day, guys. See ya.
王になる。